I just believe that fear is everywhere, but I still have a hope, you know.
I mean, I didn't even have this deep realization of my color or my race until I came to the US.
I just want to get out of this country as soon as possible. Yeah.
I know that many Americans are concerned by a spate of recent news reports about alleged hate crimes and harassment.
A spike in hate crimes across the country since Election Day, with more than 400 incidents reported in the last week as more anti-Trump protests break out.
Hate crimes did in fact rise after Donald Trump's election. The Southern Poverty Law Center, they released 2 documents detailing bias-related statistics in the days following Election Day.
I don't feel safe actually, you know, especially traveling alone. I like to travel alone actually, but I don't feel safe because I'm wearing hijab. But I don't want also to give up my identity. I want to show this is me. So people have to accept.
Do I feel safe here? Like I said, I think I gave an answer earlier about feeling good on some days and feeling bad on some days. And I think having mixed feelings in itself is not a good thing, because it's good to say yes or no, then at least we're sure.
I would say that I want to graduate as soon as possible and leave this country. I think I will not come back to this country again.
The environment right now, from my point of view, is that of fear and maybe confusion.
I would say since I came here, I feel like my life is like this. Like I learn a lot to be by myself, to know that this world is not beautiful.
He creates more separations. That's why what we should think, you know, even sometimes we are different, people of color, Muslim, LGBT or something, or even racist people, we advocate to come together. You know, my family is just worried when President Trump elected, because a lot of news coverage talking the strictly prohibit Muslim to stay in the United States. But as I told, you know, it happens, right? But I myself, I will not give up my hijab. You know, as I said, this is my choice.
My family has been concerned about, especially about the same old narrative of people of color being treated in a certain way. So they've been concerned. I personally want people of color or people who are not non-American or international people to know that there's no point being afraid. If you understand who you are and if you're knowledgeable enough, you can rise above whatever fear or whatever, I don't know, sense of confusion or pain there is to get. If you have a strong sense of who you are, if you understand your place in society, if you understand where you're going to in your role and your aims or whatever it is that you're doing in life, there's no need to fear.
After the Trump election, women of color, LGBT, Muslim, or the minorities, or those who are being discriminated, we become stronger, you know, because I think this is the moment we come together. We fight for our rights.
How do we even tackle identity issues if you do not understand that a person can look a certain way but then also have a nationality of a certain place? It's the same problem with African Americans. They're Black, but then they're American also. So if people come to understand that identities do not necessarily equate something, then they can better handle some of these things. The fact that someone is Muslim is their identity doesn't mean that they're angry or they're out to kill people.
A lot of Americans never been out of state and never been out of country. That's why they don't see that what's the real words are. You know what I mean? Like if you travel to many countries, you're gonna see like, oh, there are many things that you have to explore and learn. Not only American culture.
I just hope that especially for Trump supporters, to respect the differences. We are not terrorists. terrorists can happen everywhere, in any religion, in any situations.